All right, so Adrienne is a hairstylist at a New Age salon. She pays a monthly fee to rent a station at the salon. The data to the right shows the profit she makes each month based on the number of haircuts that she gives. So you can either do independent and dependent based on the reading or based on this table. And anytime there's a data table, the independent variable is always listed first. So what's listed first here is the number of haircuts. And I want to include my units too. The units are H for haircuts, what's in parentheses next to the independent variable. And the dependent variable is the second column in the data table, that's profit. And the units for that is dollars. Remember again, units are in parentheses. So that makes sense, right? How much money she makes depends on how many haircuts she gives. So haircuts, independent, profit, dependent. Now we're going to need to graph this data. So I'm going to open my graphing tool. Okay. And it's really important, the first thing we always do is we change our axes, right? We change them from X and Y into whatever fits the scenario. So independent variable is going to be up here, number of haircuts, and my units are H. And then dependent variable is profit, and units are dollar sign. Okay, so make sure that your graph has profit versus number of haircuts. Haircuts on the bottom, profit on the side. Now we put in our data. So 12, 0 is our first data point. 18, 100. 30, 300. Okay, we should be able to see our three data points here. Okay, and then I need to do my line of best fit to get my math equation down here. So I'm going to click curve fit and then linear. All right, and here is my math equation, y equals mx plus b. Okay, so now I'm going to screenshot. My screenshot tool is different than yours. Remember, yours is Control Shift Change Screen button. Make sure when you screenshot, you get the whole graph, including the names of the axes. You want profit and haircuts on the side. Profit on the side, haircuts on the bottom. Get the whole graph. Should look like this. You're going to put it in right there in your in this little box here. Okay, and then I need to screenshot my line of best fit equation as well. So that is here. Again, Control Shift Change Screen button. That comes down here. Okay, great. So I've got my graph, I've got my line of best fit, my math equation, right? Now I need to turn my math equation into a science equation. And I do that based on this formula here. dv equals slope times iv plus y-intercept. Okay? So my dv, we come back up here. My dv is the profit. I also can tell because it's on the y-axis. So I'm going to write profit equals my slope. Here's my slope. Y equals mx plus b. M is my slope. So 16.67. Okay, but remember my slope always needs units. Okay, it's dv units on the top, iv units on the bottom. So my dv units, my units for profit is dollars, right? And then my iv units is h for haircuts, right? H for haircuts. Number of haircuts is on the bottom. And number 1 is always on the bottom of the slope. So on the bottom it should be 1h. Okay, that's my slope. That basically means that every one haircut, she makes $16.67. That's the point of a slope. Okay? So I've got my dv equals slope times. Now I need my iv, which is down here on the bottom of my graph, number of haircuts. Okay? And then the last thing is plus my y-intercept. My y-intercept is here. This last number in my math equation, negative 200. The biggest mistake I saw on the last worksheet is folks forgot their units for y-intercept. Okay? My y-intercept Okay, you can't see it on the graph, but if you brought this line down, 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 it would cross the y-axis at negative 200. Okay? And so my units for my y-intercept would be dollars, because it's always about the y-axis, and the dependent variable is on the y-axis. So my y-intercept always has dv units, so it's going to be dollars. Okay. And then the last question is asking us to read the graph, make our prediction, right? When the number of haircuts is 27 haircuts, what is the profit? There are a couple ways you can do it. You can do some math, but it's a little bit easier, I think, if you just read the graph. So 27 haircuts, we're going to come over here. We're going to look for 27. That's going to be somewhere between 24 and 28. We're going to go up to the line, go over, and it looks like it's pretty close to $240, right? So again, I found 27 haircuts on the bottom, went up to the line, went over, and it's pretty close to 240. Got to make sure that I include my units. So 240 what? Dollars. And you can say I went to 27 on the bottom, went up to the line, went over to profit. Okay? Which is basically how you read the graph. All right, your next step is to go down to the next page and do this next graph by yourself.